Alright guys, welcome. Today we have a special video. I'm going to be showing you guys my desk setup for working from home. Now it just so happened that Grovemade reached out to me and asked to partner with me for a video like this. So I actually was able to get a shipment in of some amazing stuff and I can't wait to show you guys. So thank you to Grovemade for sponsoring this video. First of all, I'll go ahead and give you a little overview of the setup. So I have kind of an L-shaped desk at the back of my living room, which I have converted into my office, and we actually have a bunch of different monitors and they're all for different purposes and reasons, but my main one is going to be my work laptop, and I do work from home, so I am in this spot working away. Usually on the laptop I do have a second monitor which I will often connect up to do some of my work as well, so I can multitask at the same time. But yes, so my desk is kind of separated into two main sections. We have my work area, which is where all my Grovemade stuff is going to use, which we'll cover in just a moment, and then we're also having a separate area which is kind of my end of the day stuff. It's kind of separate from work. It's more of my hangout zone and chill and relax, which is the left side over by the L part of the desk where it curves over. Now guys, whenever you see these Grovemade products, if you are interested in purchasing any of them, they do ship across the country, and I do have a special link for you guys as well if you go to the description. And one thing that's really cool about this company is actually they are local to me. So I live in Oregon, they are from Oregon, and so that's really cool. Of course, I only like to take sponsorships of stuff that's meaningful to me, it's going to be useful for me, or I have a connection with, so it's kind of a 2-for-1. Of course, the products are high-end, amazing products, which is great, and then on top of that, they're actually local to me as well, but they do ship everywhere, so that's really cool. And let's actually head over to an unboxing part of this video where we can see where all of these items came from and what they are and what we're going to be using them for, and then we can check out the desk setup as a whole, piece by piece, showing you how I get my workday done, how I get my play side of things done, and kind of the whole situation. So guys, welcome to the unboxing part of this video. I did get 5 amazing new items from Grovemade, as I mentioned, and while this is sponsored, this is actually just part of my desk setup as well, so it really is meaningful to show you guys some of these items and why they actually help my workday, because I was going to get something like this anyways, so this partnership really worked out perfectly. So the items that I got, as you can see in front of you, was a laptop stand made from walnut. I also was able to get a very nice pen. And this is a brass pen with a walnut stand, and this one actually comes with 3 ink refills as well, so very nice. It's so smooth. I've never had a pen quite like this, so it's one of those nice things to have. Moving forward, we have some navy matte coaster sets, and this comes with 4 of these, so obviously very nice and clean to have on your desk for setting down any drinks or containers you might have. And then we have another big package here. So these actually came in 3 different packages, but it is a walnut desk shelf. And as you guys can see, they actually send like a personal note with these as well. And finally, we have a wool felt desk pad as well, and this is a gray one. And that is your unboxing. So guys, one of the big things that I do want to point out is actually the laptop stand. Now I do like working on a laptop because that means I can move around a little bit. If I want to take it over there to my kitchen area and work at the bar stools, whatever it may be, I can always make that transition. So I think that's great. However, with the laptop, of course, you have a little bit less height on it. It's a little bit smaller and compact. So if you're going to be, sitting there all day, your shoulders can get sore, your neck can get stiff and everything. And this is actually a problem I was having working from home because I have to look down a little bit at my laptop. So I knew that I needed a laptop stand. I needed to make a change so that in the long run, I'm not getting so exhausted from sitting here looking like at the screen. And I know that sounds weird, right? Exhausted, but 8 hours a day, you're constantly doing that. You do start to feel it and your neck really starts to get tired. So I knew I needed to make a change, and the stars just kind of aligned, which is when I got that Grovemade partnership request, and it worked out perfectly. This item has already made such a huge difference in my quality of life. So now, as you guys can see, I actually have my laptop up there. It's eye level. I don't have to bend my neck down. And then of course I have my mouse and keyboard on this wonderful work pad here, and it all just fits together perfectly, so I can actually work without straining any of my muscles over the course of 8 hours a day. Multiply that 5 times a week and going forward, it really does add up and it causes some of that stress. So it's great to have that taken care of. I can't recommend that enough. If you are working on a laptop or even a monitor that's too low, you need to raise it up, make sure it's at a proper height for you. And that actually brings us to our next part, which is the back piece. And this actually is a stand that can raise anything you want. I actually have the pen on there as well. I have some of the coasters there so I can set drinks down. And then, of course, I do have my extra monitor. And so for me, I don't like to have the two screens right up close. Usually the other monitor will be for certain things, whether I need to be editing on it, so I kind of want a bigger picture, or of course I can switch it down to this smaller one when I'm ready, or if I'm reading along with something on the back side, then up close while I'm typing, I have my laptop in front. So basically it gives you that option of having it farther away and a little bit more of a proper height for you back there on that monitor screen, or you can have the closer up laptop with the laptop stand. It's kind of all about options. So at any point that I need to kind of switch it up, if my neck is getting tired, if I need to bring something forward, I have those options and I have those different height levels, which really does help. It seems something kind of small, and it is kind of small, but it adds up over time. But the next thing that I do want to talk about is the pen. Now this thing, I won't lie, it's not cheap, but it is such a high quality product. I've never had something quite like it, so I've really been enjoying kind of using it already. And I am someone who actually likes to write some of my notes out. I will type most of my stuff, but if I just need a quick thought, a quick jot, it's just really nice to have a high quality pen. Now my actual desk that I'm working on is just from IKEA, so it's not the biggest, most expensive thing in the world, but it gets the job done. And that's when you can get kind of those other elements, for instance, these Grovemade products, to sit atop to actually make the whole work environment a little bit nicer and make it more functional. So that does definitely cover a lot of my workday situation and setup. So on this longer part of the desk, that's where I'm working away, that's where I'm doing my full-time job. And then I do have my other laptop, of course. I can switch that out at the end of the day. If I want to work on some personal stuff, I can easily make that switch. And then of course we do have the other section of the desk. When the day is over and maybe I'm done with other things, I will actually switch over to the curved side of it, kind of the L section there. And we do have my personal setup, which has two monitors. One isn't even being used right now, it's just in the back. But then we have the 4K monitor, we have the Xbox Series X, and we have, of course, like the controller and everything. So that's where I'm playing some of the games. There are also some neon LED lights at the bottom. Every setup isn't complete unless you have some of those lights, so we can turn those on. They look much better at night, of course, and so that's where I kind of have that calming environment, just to kind of escape into some of the games. Now, you guys know I started my YouTube channel on gaming, so I'm a huge fan of gaming. It's one of my favorite things to do, so I had to get that set up right. And then, of course, another part of that kind of works for both things, whether it's a Zoom meeting, whether it's recording a YouTube video like this, or just playing games. You guys can see them right behind me right now. It's actually those sound panels on the wall. I've had these for literally like 8 years, and they still are holding up great. I've moved them around a couple times as well. And so those sound panels just help reduce the echoes. It helps the sound not kind of escape and travel as far. And it just helps the overall audio quality. So whether I'm on a meeting call, of course, it's gonna sound a little bit more crisp, a little more clear. If I'm actually recording a video, of course, those echoes and reverbs aren't bouncing all around. So it's something that I like. It also looks cool in my opinion. I just like the way it looks. So it's something that I would pick up if I was you guys. You guys can check out some of these products that I am talking about in the description down below as well on Amazon. Of course, the Grovemade ones are very special. They're not going to be on Amazon and you won't find anything like it. So you will need to check out them from Grovemade. You can find the link down below. But some of the other miscellaneous things like sound panels, my Blue Yeti microphone, whatever it may be that you're checking out, you can see on Amazon as well. And that is actually for my Wi-Fi. Now I'm lucky enough to be able to have gigabit fiber, which is amazing. I haven't had this Wi-Fi before until I moved into this new place, and it's exceptional. You know, it's really actually a huge quality of life difference, especially working from home, playing games, uploading YouTube videos, whatever it may be. Everything is just so much faster, so much smoother, and absolutely love to have that Wi-Fi right now. So if it's available to you, they actually, you know, run some decent deals sometimes. Like this literally wasn't even much more than any other Wi-Fi. So if you are interested, check the deals out. Maybe it'll work out for you. Highly would recommend it. It improves every aspect of kind of life nowadays, whether you're watching YouTube on your phone, whether you're working away, Zoom calls, whatever, you're gonna be connected, it's gonna be reliable, and it's gonna be super quick and smooth. Now, the last thing that I do have kind of behind the scenes, you might have seen them in some of those other shots, is some studio lighting. their 2 lights on their tripods, and then I don't even know what you call them, to be honest. They're like the covers for the light, so it's not so bright when you're looking at them. You're not getting blinded or anything, and it spreads the light out very evenly. So even when the lighting is crazy outside, it helps to kind of even out the picture, light up everything kind of in a similar manner. So those are great. But that is the work setup, guys, as well as some of the other stuff that I do have going on here. So it's been improved massively by Grovemade, so massive thank you to them. Could I say massive one more time? Maybe, we'll see, but thank you to them for sponsoring this video and making some of this happen. The products are amazing. I'm super impressed by the quality, and it's great to have it be local as well, even if it's not local for you. It's just nice to know that they're close by and making these quality products. If you guys do have any questions about my setup, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to know about your setup. What do you have going on? What do you find that works best for you? Are you kind of someone that has only monitors going on because you have kind of a different setup in mind, or do you only work off one laptop? What is your situation and how do you manage your work? I'd love to know, but this is what's working for me. These are my new upgrades, and it's definitely improved everything that I do. So thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like, subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with future business, work, and lifestyle videos. I do post tons of things like that, as well as, you know, investing in cryptocurrency every once in a while as well. But that's going to wrap it up. You can follow me on social media and comment down below whatever you want. I would appreciate it. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.